What is going on, guys? Welcome to GregglesTV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. Today was Google Day. They released 7 new products. All of them are pretty amazing if you ask me, except for the Google Daydream View. It's probably the least exciting of all the products. That leaves us with 6 new products at that point. So let's get right into them. First off, let's talk about the 2 new Google Homes. One is the Google Home Mini, the other is the Google Home Max. So the Google Home Mini was really no surprises with that one. It's $49. It does come out in a couple weeks here, October 18th, I believe it is 19th, and you can pre-order it right now. And it's, like I said, $49. It's just a smaller version of their Google Home, and you can place it really anywhere. Comes in 3 colors, red, black, and gray. And if you're looking to get into the game in terms of Google Home so that you can talk to a speaker and play music and use it as an alarm clock and a white noise machine and things like that, now is the time. Looks cool. And if you actually buy a Pixel phone, we'll talk about this, you actually get a free Google Home Mini with it. The Google Home Max is a louder, better sounding version of the Google Home. It retails for $399, and it's definitely going to compete with Apple's upcoming smart speaker. It'll adjust to the room it's in and the music that it's playing, and you're supposed to be able to be talking to that device even when it's at its max volume, and it's supposed to be able to hear you. That remains to be seen, because I know mine, I'm like, hey Google, I'm like screaming and it doesn't hear me, so I'm curious to see if that actually works. But if you were looking for a smarter, better sounding Google Home, then this is gonna be right up your alley. This will be out in December. Next up is Google Clips, which is retailing for $249. I didn't see a release date for it, and it is a camera that has a clip on it, and you can clip it onto something or set it down and it'll stand up, and it just records like 7-second videos. Has a 3-hour battery life, and I don't see this thing selling really well because I don't know where it's gonna fit into everyone's lives. It's supposed to be able to take still images and also GIFs, and then, like I said earlier, 7-second videos, and it comes with 8 gigabytes of internal storage, and you can transfer the videos to your phone, your Pixel phone, wirelessly via Wi-Fi. So it's kind of a weird product, but if it's something that you might be interested in because you always want to set the camera up, say you got kids running around, you want to catch some cute things they have before you whip out your phone, it might be, or maybe it's set up at a party, I can see it being cool then, but in everyday use, I just don't see this thing selling. Next up is the Google Pixelbook, which will retail starting at $999 and work its way up all the way to $650. Has very impressive specs, even at that $999 version, which comes with an i5 Intel processor, which 7th generation, also with 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage. So it's half Chromebook, half Android tablet. You can use it as a tablet or close it up and use it as a laptop or whatever you want in between laptop and Chromebook. And like I said, also as a tablet, Android tablet. You can buy the additional pen for $99. And for overall product in terms of what it can do, it's kind of a cool product because it does 2 things, but ultimately it's kind of a niche product, and I don't know if it will sell that well. Next are the Google Pixel Buds, which will retail for $159. You can pre-order them right now, and these are just smart. They have Google Assistant built right into them, so when you press the button or the air button on the side, you can interact with it that way. You're supposed to be able to translate it as well, so when it's hooked up to your Google Pixel, you can have someone that doesn't know what language you're speaking wear them and then translate it that way, and they'll hear the actual translation. It's kind of weird, but for $159, we'll see if they're going to be amazingly sounding headphones or if they're kind of just a gimmick. They are wireless, like I said, so they're Bluetooth, but they do have like an antenna line or line connecting them, unlike the Apple AirPods, which are completely wireless. So I would like to try them out, but for $159, I think they're just a little bit too much. And lastly is the Google Pixel 2 and Google Pixel 2 XL. The lowest price they retail for is $649, and then they work their way all the way up to $949 if you get the Google Pixel 2 XL with 128 gigabytes of storage. Everything we kind of knew about these is kind of what we already knew. The cool thing about these, though, is they're really pushing not so much what the specs are, because at this point in time, almost every major Android phone has the same processor, has the same amount of RAM, either 4 or 6 gigabytes of RAM. Storage-wise, they're all very similar. Basically, everything is pretty similar. The crazy thing about this is that DxOMark has already rated the Google Pixel 2 camera the best ever. It's beaten the Galaxy Note 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus. The Google Pixel 2 got a score of 98. So it beat the previous winners, which was the Note 8 and iPhone 8 Plus, by 3 points on that. So congrats to Google. They were the highest rated camera last year, and they're also the highest rated camera this year. So I'm very excited to try that camera out. They also have a lot of AR stuff in there with adding like different AR effects. When you're taking pictures, you can do different things and add little characters next to you so they look like they're right in there with you. I think that's a great idea. It's nothing that other phone manufacturers can't do. It's just software, but I love that Google's adding this into the built-in camera. They also have Google Lens, which will the Pixel 2 will be the first phone to have that, and it's kind of like Bixby Vision, where you take a picture of something and it identifies it and you can learn a little bit more about it, but that will be built right into the camera app. The things they really pushed on this phone were the camera, which has portrait mode on the front and on the back. Also the sound of these, the front-facing stereo speakers, which is one of the last phones, at least I can't think of any phone that has 2 front-facing stereo speakers on a phone, so it's awesome. So that's why it has that bezel, has it on the, and the other cool thing is that both phones basically have the same exact specs. On the smaller version, it has a 1080p screen with which is OLED as well, with a smaller battery. And then on the Pixel 2 XL, obviously has a 1440p display, and again with a bigger battery. But in terms of camera, RAM, processor, you're getting the same exact phone, which is great to see, because Apple and other companies sometimes don't do that. And the other awesome thing about this is that the release date, what we found out yesterday for the Google Pixel 2 XL, which was going to be November 15th, was completely wrong. The phone will launch and be in hand by October 19th, same as the Google Pixel 2. And the pre-order went live immediately after the event, and I thank God I was watching that event. I pre-ordered. The white sold out like almost instantly, and then I ended up getting 2 blacks, one for my wife, one for me, and we both got the black 128 Google Pixel 2 XL. I'm extremely excited about it, and I can't wait to get my hands on this phone. I know I kind of say that about a lot of phones, but I'm a huge Pixel fan. I loved the last one, and I cannot wait to try this one as well. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. If you're gonna pre-order a Pixel, guys, the second version, make sure you do it now, because they're already shipping weeks out at this point, and you probably don't want to wait too long. Verizon is the only official carrier that'll have the phone in store, and then otherwise you can buy it unlocked. If you buy it unlocked, you can use it on any of the 4 carriers. I believe if you buy the Verizon version too, you can probably use it with all 4 carriers, the same thing, without any issue. Thanks for watching. The question of the day is, which of those 7 new Google products impressed you, excited you the most? For me, it was the phone for sure. I'm extremely excited about the phone. And then I liked those new Google Homes. I'm interested in that big Google Home Max, but it's kind of too expensive and I don't really need it, so probably won't pick it up. It would be cool to get that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road. Peace.